Summer heat, some people love it, but your plants may not. And it could be kind of tough to keep them where they need to be. But our gardening expert, Derek Thomas with Thomas Landscapes, as always, is here to help us out. Hi, you.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great.
Good.
So we've got to keep our plants happy.
Yeah, and you know, we've been getting a lot of phone calls about people saying their plants don't look as good as they normally do.
Right.
They're a little bit peaked. It's the heat. It's been incredible, you know? And what we're talking about today is some of the things that you can do to make sure July and August are not as brutal on your plants.
Because those are usually the toughest months, even though June has been exceptionally hot this year.
Well, if June is any indication, I mean, who knows what's going to happen after the 4th.
Other than watering our plants, what can we do?
Well, other than watering your plants, what you've got to start thinking about is building the soil nutrients and things like that.
Okay.
Using things like compost. Compost is wonderful. And the thing about it is it's very, very dense, and it's going to help to retain the moisture in the soil.
Okay.
So if you put a nice, generous, maybe a 2-inch layer of compost, and isn't it nice and moist? Yeah, and nice and cool.
Okay.
You put a nice, generous dressing of compost on top of the plants at this time, and what that'll do is, like here with this ground cover, it'll help to retain the moisture.
It's not too late if the plants are already out there.
It's not too late.
All right.
Now, one of the other things that you can do, one of the problems that we've been having this year is as the ground has gotten really hard, there's been a lot of runoff, especially in the low-lying areas.
Right.
What you can use is you can start to think about using some decorative gravels to fill in those areas. And what you do is with the gravel, that's going to help in areas where you have standing water or maybe a little bit of a runoff because you're overwatering to try to keep up with the heat.
Yes.
That's going to help to humidify your entire garden because as the rocks heat up, they're going to evaporate that water.
Oh, what a great idea. I'd never even thought about that.
Yeah, that's absolutely a great, great thing that you can do. Now, landscape fabrics.
All right.
Now, you know...
Do you like them or not like them?
It's a love-hate relationship. It really is. Landscape fabrics. I wish I'd invented them. Okay, I'll say that. They are very, very functional for what they're good for.
Which is?
Which is a temporary fix to a permanent weeding problem. What you can do with the landscape fabric, you can put about 2 inches of mulch on top of it. You can put decorative stones on top of it. You can, you can cut a hole in it and put a plant down in there. You can even layer the compost on top of it. What you have to remember, they are only effective at weed control that first year or even the first season. Once weed seeds start to blow in, you have then created a wonderful microclimate for weeds to grow.
Oh, no, no, no.
So it's a temporary fix. The best way to control weeds are to pull them out.
I was going to say it's the old-fashioned way, which is just get your hands dirty, right?
Right.
Okay.
Now, ground cover plantings. All of the plants that we have here today are wonderful ground cover plants. And what you can do is mix it up. We've got some creeping thyme. We've got some sedum. We've got some, this is a really great succulent. And not only are they wonderful, but they help to hold the moisture into the soil. Because like down underneath this euonymus, the soil's not going to evaporate because the sun's not going to get there.
That's great. So they're very functional.
Very functional, and you can jazz it up like...
Summer heat, some people love it, but your plants may not. And it could be... Well, it was so good we wanted to do it again. Okay, then.
All right.
Yes, the summer heat is here. The humidity's out of here.
You know it.
It's here, yeah. And it will not be here today. 80 with sunshine. Low humidity today. We'll warm up this weekend.
Excellent. And I'd like to thank the kids over at Terrell Elementary School over in Southeast for giving me this lovely thank you card.
That's because you went to speak with them.
I did. Yep, for Women's History Month.
That's so cute.
Thanks, kids.
Bye, everybody.